Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and we are live for Gennady Golovkin versus Sergiy Derevanchenko. This is the live fight reaction. This is your boy BT, but Taylor reporting to you live and direct from not Dania Beach, but rather Hollywood, Florida. Should be a good fight tonight. It's been 2 months since we did the live fight reactions, and a lot of you guys have been asking me for like the last 2 months. Brendan, BT, True School Sports. When are you gonna go live again? We're finally getting back. We're getting it going again. October there'll be plenty of live fight reactions this month. We're gonna have this fight. We had the Artur Beterbiev Alexander Gavasik big unification fight in the light heavyweight division, and then we have, in my humble opinion, was the fight of the month on October 26th when Josh Taylor takes on Regis Prograis for the unified 140-pound title. That's probably the best fight of the month. But tonight we have Golovkin versus Sergiy Derevanchenko, and that's gonna be a wildly entertaining fight. Now I'm gonna give you guys some time to get in and leave your comments. So when you do get in here, let me know what city, what state, what continent, just wherever you're watching from. Leave it in the comments down below, and as always, make sure you smash that like button. I gotta update one thing on the back end real quickly, and then I'll be talking for the next however many hours are live. So yeah, leave your comments down below if there's any boxing news, things that you guys, any questions you want answered, you leave that down below too, and I'll get to that in a timely fashion. Now, let me see. We got 3 people in here from what I could see. Hold on. See that 3 people. I gotta put a thumbnail so people know that I'm live. Because when I go live from this live app, it's not like when you go live to the YouTube app. You gotta actually go and manually edit the thumbnail. But that's that YouTube back end talk. Y'all don't know about that unless you got a channel. Australia, what's up? Shane M, how you doing in Australia? Australia's in the building. He said, "Must be good hanging out with Bo and Holyfield." I mean, it's good whenever I see him. I haven't seen Holyfield in like a month and a half, and I haven't seen Bo in a couple weeks. So yeah, it's always good when I see them. I'm sure I'll see them soon. When, I don't know, but I'm sure it'll happen. Let me see. What the hell is this? My dad says Triple G tonight will win and it won't be easy for him. I don't think it's gonna be easy either. I mean, a lot of people are overlooking Derevanchenko and they don't really know much about him. Derevanchenko is one of them fighters, man. Like, he was someone that was a mandatory challenger for Golovkin a while ago, and people that don't like Golovkin were accusing Golovkin of ducking Derevanchenko. So I'm actually happy in the way that this fight's happening, so that when his career is over, they don't say stupid things like, "Oh, well, he ducked Derevanchenko." But Derevanchenko is a quality fighter. I mean, if you go look at his resume, he doesn't have a ton of fights. He's only had 14 professional fights, but he's had a lot of good ring experience. He fought his most notable fight. He fought Daniel Jacobs, and that was probably one of Daniel Jacobs' best recent wins. Because a lot of times I kind of get on Daniel Jacobs because I feel like he's a bit overrated, but that was probably one of his best wins was Derevanchenko. He had to really show show that extra bit of quality to beat Derevanchenko, and they fought all the way to a split decision. So, I gave him credit for that, and this is the same Derevanchenko that, just in his last fight, he beat Jack Kulke, who, as many of us know, if you know anything about Jack Kulke gave Andrade a good fight, and big shout out to my man Richie, right over my shoulder. Big shout out to Richie. Got my man Richie. But yeah, man, we're here. It's been a minute. My man KOD Testimony says salute BT. He said it's about time you got rid of that afro. Yeah, man, I had to. I'm rocking the bald lifestyle, man. It took me a minute, but we're on that bald. Rocking the ball. Oh, look, looking like Jordan in '96. Looking like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, with like 200 pounds of less muscle. But I'm good now. I got the thumbnail uploaded. I'm gonna see. Pull up these rankings right quick, and then we're gonna get into it. But yeah, y'all let me know what city and state you guys watching from. So far, we got Australia in the building. I know we got Australia. I know a lot of times we get people from England here. We get people from England, everywhere. We international here. SSB, what's up, champ?
What's up?
He says, I'm good, man. He said, what's up? I'm good, man. Your pops got more hair than you right now. Yeah, man. It's one of those rare times. You'll probably never see this again. So you better enjoy it while you can. Let's see. I'm pulling up the middleweight rankings right now because I want to see where Derevanchenko is ranked. Let's see, because he's fighting Golovkin. So I mean, he beats Golovkin, becomes. Hold on a second. Am I tripping? He beats Golovkin, he becomes. Yeah, so this is for the IBF title. I keep forgetting this from the IBF title. I think the card just started. Let's see who's fighting right now. I'm gonna put it on for you guys so you can hear.
Jacob's corner. He's going to be in Derevanchenko's corner as well. That's going to be a big deal.
So yeah, we're here. We're live. True School Sports. Live fight reaction.
Triple G yet again as a trainer. But let's get things started on our prelim card. 3 fights between now and
we got Toronto. Shout out to Toronto. Toronto's in the building. I like his beard. My beard? I mean, I don't got much of a beard. Or my friend Richie, he got a nice beard. Someone said they like your beard. No, ain't no girl. Carlos, what's up, champ? Give me your predictions. Are you guys giving are you guys gonna give Derevanchenko like any chance tonight? I mean, I know a lot of people aren't. I am. I think Golovkin is gonna have to really show an extra bit of quality to get him out of there. A lot of people. Shout out to True School Sports. Shout out to Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. Richie said shout out to Bensonhurst. Oh, hold on.
First fight?
Yeah. They're at the Garden.
No.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Let's go. True School Sports.
We're here. You got any message you want to say to the boxing world, Richie? It's my boy Richie. Oh shit. Yeah.
A good, clean fight. You know what I'm saying? Make it entertaining.
That's it.
True School Sports.
Make it entertaining. We want a good, clean fight. Right now, for those of you who haven't had a chance to pull up your DAZN, right now the first fight, it's a 6-rounder. Oscar Cortez and some other guy. I don't know much about him. I know. I want to kind of run down the undercard. The main fight on the undercard I'm looking forward to is I want to see Brian Ceballos. He's from New York. He was a good amateur. He won the Golden Gloves like I think 3 times in New York and 2 times nationally. So at the Garden.
Out to the big city.
What an opportunity for any fighter, though, Sergio, to fight here.
We got Australia. Okay, Australia, for some strange reason, Australia is well represented tonight. Did you hear that Parker versus Chisora was canceled? Yes, I did. I heard that Parker versus Chisora was canceled, and it's unfortunate because Parker, that for me, that was going to be the fight for him that would have put him back into like the upper echelon of the heavyweights, and maybe positioned him into fighting like Joshua again, or maybe the winner of Joshua Ruiz or something like that. But now he's got to kind of regroup and recover from that injury, and we'll see what happens. You know, I think I heard that the 2 replacement opponents could be like Michael Hunter and Povetkin. I want Michael Hunter to get a crack. I think Chisora versus Michael Hunter would be a great measuring stick for Michael Hunter. Is Pops going to be around tonight? He might. I hope he is. I assume that he will be. Hey, Dad, answer the question. Are you going to be around tonight, Dad? Because I see you in the comments. Will you be around for the Golovkin fight? Because the main card starts at 9 o'clock, and Golovkin, I think, is fighting at like 10, 11, something like that. And to answer your question, Dad, yeah, the Yankees are absolutely destroying the Twins. It's like 8-1. It's like the 4th inning. We were watching that before. Okay. That makes sense. There's a UFC pay-per-view in Australia tonight, so that's why a lot of Australia. That makes sense. Who's fighting? I'm not even sure. I don't follow UFC like that. Who's fighting? Right now on DAZN, we got Camille. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Semerda. I'm waiting for the pronunciation, but we got the card just started, so you know you guys got time. We got about, I'm gonna say, 4 or 5 fights before the main event. SSB says he's got Triple G via 11th round TKO. Gun YT says he's got Golovkin via easy win. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Golovkin. I'll go with Golovkin in a majority decision. I think it's gonna go with the full 12. And that's a bold prediction because Golovkin stops almost, unless your name is Canelo, Golovkin stopping everybody. Unless you're Canelo or Daniel Jacobs, he's been stopping everybody. So.
Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing green with white. He weighed in officially 160 pounds even. In 31 professional bouts, his record outstanding with 27 victories, including 14 knockouts, just 4 defeats.
My dad said Brooklyn. Brooklyn to the house.
That's right. After New York, motherfucking Madison Square Garden. Cortez in the Garden.
Oscar Cortez versus.
Know about it.
His opponent fighting out of the red corner.
Coming out of the right corner.
He weighed in officially 159 and 1/2 pounds. In 20
From
bouts
Poland.
professional, he
Straight out of Poland.
20 victories.
20
4
victories.
defeats, 4 wins by way of
4 KOs. Jesus.
4 KOs.
20. So, how you pronounce his last name? Sherdmenta? Camille Sherdmenta. Okay, so right now we're watching Oscar Cortez versus Camille Sherdmenta. And when and Camille Sherdmenta, that's gonna be a fun one to pronounce the whole night. Camille, I'm just gonna call him Camille. Camille had 225 amateur fights, and he had over 200 wins. So he's a well-decorated amateur. This is his 21st professional fight. He's only had 4 knockouts, so he doesn't sound like a big puncher, but sometimes records can be deceiving. Sometimes you get fighters that don't have a lot of knockouts, but they beat you up. They might not have the knockout power, but they beat you up. Like Josh Warrington is like that, or Bernard Hopkins was like that. They didn't always have the most knockout power, but they knew how to land their punches. And sometimes the guys that don't have the most knockout power and give you slow beatdowns are the worst ones. You gotta fight the guys with big one-punch knockout power.
He was a little touchy about it when I told him. I said, "Well."
No, I didn't ignore it. I said that I did acknowledge your comment. You said Derevanchenko will win. I mean, look, I don't put it past him. I think Derevanchenko is an underrated fighter. I think he's someone that I don't know why people who've watched him fight. I don't understand why people are not giving him any chance. And because my thing is this, Golovkin he's still Golovkin. He's still an elite middleweight, but he's not Golovkin from 2015 and 2016. He's there to be beat. That's why I genuinely believe that Golovkin, his team, the people that run his career, they're not gonna go near Demetrius and Andrade because the styles are wrong for them. But yeah, right now it's won the first round of Oscar Cortez versus Camille Sherdmenta from Poland. Sherdmenta in the red trunks, Oscar Cortez in the green trunks. Right now you see Sherdmenta, he's got a very orthodox style. You see like he bends his knees. I haven't seen much of him yet, but I just have a strange feeling that I'm going to see a guy who has very good fundamentals and doesn't do anything too crazy in there.
And in New York City, Sergio, you can make it here. You can make it anywhere.
Derevanchenko made Jacobs look ordinary. He did. Jacobs won that fight by the skin of his teeth, and I know a lot of people thought that Derevanchenko won that fight. So I ain't even mad. If you thought Derevanchenko won the fight, I'm not even mad at you. But to me, that's probably like that's probably his best win in his last 5 fights was beating Derevanchenko. That's if he doesn't get that win against Derevanchenko, then Daniel Jacobs to me is a full-fledged gatekeeper. To me, he's already a full-fledged gatekeeper at middleweight. But people don't generally look at him like that because he was the first fighter to not get knocked out by Golovkin when Golovkin had that crazy KO streak. Like when Golovkin would not have 25 knockouts in a row, whatever it was. He was the first guy to not get knocked out by him. So that rose his stock. You see what I'm saying? If he would have got knocked out by Golovkin and then lost to Canelo the way he did, along with losing to Derevanchenko, then he would be looked at the gate. Oh, got a knockdown. Doesn't really look too hurt though. He got right up, The Polska's placing his punches really good. He's placing his punches really well.
Poland's about to knock this dude out. Poland's going to beat this guy up. I already see it.
Yeah, they brought the other guy in to lose. He's a journeyman. They brought him in to lose.
Oh, the Mexican?
Yeah,
He
journeyman.
don't look like he know how to fight. Look at him. Poland's going to knock him out.
Moves Cortez awkwardly to his left.
I mean, the guy, the journeyman, Cortez. He knows his way around the ring, but he's a journeyman.
Right.
He just brought there to give him some rounds because this guy's a prospect. This guy, he was a prospect with a lot of amateur wins. So when a guy's coming up, they have journeymen. Journeyman doesn't mean just because the guy's a journeyman doesn't mean he's trash. A lot of journeymen can actually fight. They know the way around the ring and they don't get knocked out, but they don't beat the guy.
Right.
And it's a beautiful overhand left. The reason these are successful.
True School, would you be interested in coming on my show as a guest? Sure, why not? One of these days.
Didn't follow ahead.
I don't know if you have me on Facebook or Instagram, but or my email. It's in my about section. So just email me or comment on a video or something like that, and we'll set it up.
He never saw it coming. He never saw it.
Because Cortez was following Shermato's head.
I saw one of you guys mentioned one of you said in the comments that you're looking really forward to Israel Madrimov fighting, and he had a really good performance the last time when he fought on the Golovkin undercard. He's a really good prospect. Y'all want to look out for him. He'll be fighting in about 3 or 4 fights from now.
So a 10-8 round.
So yeah, right off the bat for Kamil Szmeta from Poland, he gets a 10-8 round right off the bat, and so far one thing I like about him is he does a really great job of stepping with his punches. A lot of times you'll see fighters, oh my God, he gets hit this dude with 4 or 5 punches. He's done. He's slumped. Oh, he's done.
He's putting on a performance. Oh, he's back down.
He almost this guy about to pull Tyson Fury. He about to pull Tyson Fury. Oh my God.
You can tell when somebody's coordinated. He don't look coordinated. He looks so sloppy. These Polish guys are about to get in the beats.
They better just wave it off. So the Kamil Szmeta,
That's it. It's a knockout.
that's a knockout. That's it. 2 rounds. That's it.
Over, I believe it's a quarter
Referee just waved it off.
Fight's over.
So yeah, a 2nd round knockout for Kamil Szmeta and a relatively easy night of work. Not really too much to dissect there because the guy was there to be. He was made to order.
Looks like he just got out of the shower. Kidding me?
Yeah.
He was gonna get up. He looked like he was in pain. He was rolling around.
He gets yeah, he's got out the shower.
Looked like
He went to the spa. He went to the spa.
Kidding me?
So maybe he was selling it, hoping for a point deduction.
Usually when you're hurt,
Edward Scott, what's up, champ? My man BT, keeping it real as always. You know what it is. You already know what it is, man.
be dramatic.
Waiting for this Golovkin fight. Next week we got next week is the 12th. Who's fighting next week?
Shermano landed a nice jab there. He's trying to set up that hook again, but this time he went around with
Damn.
the overhand right.
So yeah, good right handed from Szmeta, and then he came with the left and then the right, and doubled up on the right, and then a left hook to finish him off just to make sure.
Too high. He fought upright a little bit.
And then he just casually trots to his corner. So good for him. He didn't have a lot of knockouts coming into this fight. He only had like 4 knockouts in 20 fights. So now he's got 5 knockouts.
Got 5 big ones.
Get that KO percentage up.
Yes. Exactly.
And then that uppercut.
He's down.
PJ Almighty, he tried to pull some soccer Hollywood crap, but he got busted. You damn right. He started rolling around like someone slide tackled him.
Welcome. What did you see here?
Then he hit him with a Tyson Fury, and then he got up, and then his legs weren't strong enough to get up.
Can you hear me?
He almost pulled a Tyson Fury. He almost pulled the Tyson Fury off.
Yeah, right? Getting up at the last second.
Yes. Yes, I can.
All right, so
Yeah, Danny Garcia. Yeah, I don't know why he do that.
down, tried to get up, rolled around.
And yeah, Edward Scott. I was just talking about that. Regis Prograis versus Josh Taylor on the 26th. That's the fight I'm most excited for this month. Of all the fights that I made, that's the best fight of the month. That might be the fight I'm most excited for the rest of this year. Well, second most. Kovalev Canelo's first, but that one's second.
Benji's a very competent referee, and he ruled that there was a clean.
So yeah, I mean,
believe
my first impression of
so,
this prospect who I've never seen fight, Kamil Szmeta from Poland.
excellent referee.
Good fundamentals, places his punches really, really well,
Situation called for
has really good
Benji could have ruled
coordination. I mean, not much to really dissect. He had a guy that was made to order for him, so I'll have to go watch some older fights and
with the doctors and then
read more about him.
the opponent.
But I'll keep my eye out for him. Looks like he's a competent fighter.
I don't think Mr. Cortez wanted to pursue
Who between Prograis and Taylor, I got Josh Taylor. I've been saying since that tournament got made,
work with such a wonderful
I've been picking Josh Taylor to win the tournament. And I always said that the final would be Prograis versus Josh Taylor. and he's gonna beat Josh Taylor. It's gonna be, I think he's gonna box him 8-4. Nosy Rosie, what's up, champ? How you doing? How you living? Camille Schmerta.
Well, Sergio, he got the early knockout. That's what he wanted, and on paper, that's what it will say.
Yeah, and you know what? A knockout is a knockout. Cortez, I'm glad that Steve Smoger agreed with me. It's a little bit too dramatic the way he got knocked down like that.
That dude literally got shot. How is everything? I'm well. I can't complain. Just trying to get back into the swing of doing lives every weekend. And during the week too, I want to try to get a couple in every week. Because I have to. I'm gonna be going to England very soon, and I need to be on my A game. So, oh yeah, my sweatshirt. I'm rocking the Deontay Wilder sweatshirt from the fine folks at Fighting Mad. Big shout out to Fighting Mad. You know, got that Wilder sweatshirt on. You know, I just dropped a video on Wilder today. I did a video about how Wilder was saying that he's a Hall of Famer, and that he talked about how Alexander Usyk is in the heavyweight division and how he's no threat to him. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out.
And that was it. Cortez, see, look, when you're in pain, you don't roll around like that unless you're...
You moved to Connecticut? Nice. Connecticut's nice. I've been to Connecticut a couple of times. I got family in like Hartford and stuff like that.
He went down again. It just didn't seem like he wanted to continue, and the right man won.
But yeah, let's see. How many people are here right now? Where we at?
Thanks, Don. Interesting ending to that fight, to be sure. But we're going to look ahead to the next
We're at 6 people right now, so it'll pick up.
Mike Coppinger from The Athletic. Fellas, the main event is certainly interesting. A lot at stake in a fight like this. Before we get
So yeah, first fight of the night has concluded. Camille Schmerta gets a second round stoppage of the journeyman Oscar Cortez and improves to 21-0 with 5 knockouts. So not a bad night at the office for him. But we still got Brian Sabayo, who I'm really looking forward to seeing fight tonight. We got Israel Madrimov. We got who else on this card? Those are like the main guys that stuck out to me in this card. Also, we gotta give a big shout out to the Yankees. Yankees out here balling right now. Yankees are playing the Twins right now. They're winning like 8-1. So that's not even close. Got the freaking Florida Panthers playing in like 5 minutes.
New York.
Mike, is the genesis of this all the drug testing stuff, the comments that Golovkin made? Is there more to it? How do you see it?
Yeah, man, Deontay Wilder's always saying all kinds of stuff, so I feel like at least once every couple of days you have to make a video about him because he's always in the news about something. Yeah, I heard that. Clarissa Shields' fight tonight got canceled because her father or someone in her camp came and punched the other girl's trainer and knocked them out or something like that. I didn't get a chance to watch the video, but I heard about it.
I mean, that's
Clarissa Shields, man, she's wild. Wild chick.
Is in a position of power in a situation like this, but his argument, Keith, has been that Gennady Golovkin has nothing for me. That it doesn't really. I beat him decisively twice. I don't really buy that. Do you buy that? I'm gonna actually. Your mic is a little off, and Mike's up. Let's pass this mic around here, dude. I don't.
Yo, the Zone's got to get it together, bro. I hate to shut all over the Zone because I like the Zone and I'm trying to. I want to see the Zone do well because I feel like what they're trying to do for boxing is good, but they got to really improve the presentation. Like, right now they're doing a three-way interview. It's Chris Mannix, Keith Idek, who's a boxing writer for Boxing Scene, and they got Mike Coppinger, who works for like USA Today or Yahoo Sports or whatever it is. They're all interviewing each other, and one of the mics doesn't work. Like, when you're at that level and you have all that money, like, you got to make sure your production is top notch, like, for the Zone. And I've seen it too many times. The Zone's presentation and production keeps falling short. I mean, I know it's relatively new, but they gotta improve.
Even though Golden Boy promised it to John Skipper of the Zone, and it's in the Zone contract. It's not in Canelo's contract.
Yo, but Jaron Ennis is still fighting tonight, and that's actually one fight that that I'm probably gonna have to go back and rewatch because that Jaron Ennis, he's something, man. He's gonna be a special fighter. He'll definitely be a world champion.
I wouldn't bet on Golovkin in May.
All right, let's talk about what Gennady Golovkin is at this point.
Shout out to you, Nosy Rosie. You sound like you're living it up.
Since the previous September. He won by knockout.
But yeah, my dad should be here. I don't know. I'm gonna say if he's gonna be here tonight, it'll probably be around when Golovkin is fighting.
What were your overall impressions of what you saw from him?
Well, I was very impressed with what Steve Rolls did in the second round of that fight. I mean, he hit Gennady Golovkin with some shots. One that made him back up a little bit the first time, and then the second time he snapped his head back. So if Steve Rolls was a bigger puncher, he might have had more of an impact in that round against Golovkin.
They're gonna milk. To answer your question, Marlon Jones. To answer your question, they're gonna milk that fight. Errol Spence Jr. is not gonna go ahead right into a Pacquiao fight. You know, he right now, when you look at Errol Spence, he's selling lots of tickets. Like he sold 37,000 tickets at his last fight at Cowboy Stadium. He's a rising star in boxing. He's someone that they put a lot of money and investment to. So they're not going to throw him right into a Pacquiao fight. It makes more sense for them if they're going to maximize the money on Spence. It makes more sense for PBC to put him in with Danny Garcia, because Danny Garcia is a name, but he's someone that Spence will more than likely beat. When he beats them, when and if he beats them, then it makes the Pacquiao fight even bigger. And then on top of that, more time goes by and Pacquiao potentially ages out and he becomes more beatable, which is what they want. If he were to fight Pacquiao right away, I think it would not go well for him. Because Pacquiao's at that age where, like, from fight to fight, he could literally just fall off a cliff as far as his physical ability. You know, when you're 40 years old and you're a part-time senator, you know, from fight to fight, anything's possible. Brian Ceballos, New York's very own.
Amazing win. How much pressure do you feel that you need to repeat that?
First off, thank you. I think people are starting to get to know who Brian Ceballos is, and I'm proud of that. June 8th, it was a
we need sponsors for snacks. I'm working on a couple sponsors. I got like 2 or 3 I'm working on right now. We're playing some big things in 2020 on True School Sports.
What did you learn from
I got like 3 sponsors I'm gonna work on. Hopefully, if one of them goes through, I'll be happy. But if we can get all 3, that'd be something else. That'd be really something else.
Previous to that one and the ones upcoming, they're all important to me. I learned different things from each one.
He's really good.
It was just going to the body, and we did.
He's from New York. He won the New York Golden Glove like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, very good.
He's a humble guy right there.
Yeah, he's like really humble. Oh, he's fighting right now. Fuck. The fight on the undercard I'm most looking forward to tonight, guys, is
Look at this psycho. This guy looks like a terrorist over here. Look at this dude.
Yeah, he does.
He's ready to shoot the place up. Look at this dude. Look at those eyes, bro. He got a bomb on him.
Don't give him a gun.
Don't do it.
Right now we got Brian Ceballos, up-and-coming prospect. He's like 10-0. Still making his name in boxing, but I like him. I've seen him fight a couple of times. I saw him fight when he was like 7-0 for the first time. And he's a really like tactical fighter. He's not really like someone that gets.
It's gonna be a good fight. This guy's undefeated. He came out to Jay-Z.
Who do you think Pacquiao will fight next? I want to see him fight Danny. I want to see Danny Garcia versus Mikey. I think Pacquiao's probably gonna fight Mikey Garcia next. That's like, that makes a lot of sense. I don't want to see it because Mikey Garcia, he fought Errol Spence, right? And all the talk was, okay, he's jumping all these weight classes. He's a great fighter. And he went in there, and I saw Mikey Garcia. He was content to go 12 rounds and lose every round and get outboxed by Errol Spence than get knocked out. I would have rather seen him try to just put a little bit more effort and not be so content to go 12 rounds. But, you know, I am the one in the ring, so it's his prerogative. But, I mean, I think if he fights Pacquiao, it's a different fight because Pacquiao's a smaller welterweight. I don't know. I don't want to see that fight. I want to see Pacquiao versus Spence. That's the fight I want to see next. Or Pacquiao versus Crawford, but that's not going to happen. Puerto Rican, too. Oh, yeah, it's from Brooklyn. I forgot it's from Brooklyn. For those of you who aren't watching the card right now, who are just tuning in, we're on the second card on the Zone. We got Brian Ceballos, upcoming prospect. He's making his way to the ring, looking to improve to 11-0 tonight, and just continue building his name up, building his record up, and just push towards bigger and better things. He's fighting a undefeated fighter. You know, a guy that looks like he'll shoot the place that he'll shoot up the whole Madison Square Garden if he pissed him off. But yeah, Brian Ceballos was a great amateur. He was a 2016 National Golden Gloves champion. He won the New York City Golden Gloves like 3 or 4 years in a row. Like he was a fantastic amateur. Nothing short of fantastic as an amateur. But as we know in boxing, amateurs and pros are a lot different. And he's making that transition from amateur to pro still. So I'm looking forward to seeing if Brian Ceballos can put that show that extra bit of quality tonight, rather than just outbox people, because I know he can outbox pretty much anybody put him in there with. Can he put his punches together and blend his amateur boxing skills, the fundamentals of boxing, and then also put together what you need in the pro game, which is that ability to hurt fighters. I want to see him blend it together and show that boxer puncher ability that the top fighters show. So we'll see. What do you think about Naoya the Monster Inoue versus Nonito Donaire? That's a hell of a fight, man. I think Inoue is really going to show why he's arguably the best fighter in boxing right now. He's gonna stop Donaire in 6 rounds. Michael Ryan Pitts, what's up, champ? How you doing? Over there in Alabama. Who you got for the fight tonight? I got Golovkin winning a majority decision. Brian Ceballos. My dad likes him a lot.
Puerto Rico's on. Let's get it.
Good evening, gentlemen. We went over the rules earlier tonight.
Dude, I didn't took his shirt off yet.
Let's have a nice, clean fight. Good luck to the both of you. Touch gloves.
All right, so Brian Ceballos looking to improve. Brian Ceballos looking to improve to 11-0 tonight. Looking to push forward in his career and throw his name in the hat of some of Brooklyn's rich history of fighters. Guys like Zab Judah, Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson, Floyd Patterson, just to name a few. Brooklyn's had a lot of great fighters over the years. He's looking to be the next one. So we'll see, man. Will it be the next one? Paulie Malignaggi. Can't forget Paulie. You're right, Paulie.
Wearing the white trunks.
All right, so Brian Ceballos in the white trunks with the red trim. Ramal Amanov in the red trunks. Ramal Amanov boxing out of the southpaw stance. Looking to spoil Brian Ceballos' run as a prospect and hand him his first O tonight. Good job there from Ceballos. Ceballos. One thing I'll tell you guys about Ceballos, if you're watching the fight for the first time tonight, is he's one of those fighters where a lot of times in boxing you get guys who can't fight going forward, and they can fight going backwards, and sometimes you get guys who can fight going backwards but they can't fight going forwards. Brian Ceballos can fight going forwards. He can fight going backwards. He's got really good fundamentals, and you'll notice early on in these early rounds he's not going to overcommit to his punches. So what he'll do is he'll touch his opponents a lot with punches. He's gonna measure early on, and he'll throw punches just to score. But the first couple rounds he's not gonna do that. But what I want to see from Ceballos when we get to the 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds, I want to see him sit down on some punches and look to hurt his opponent. That's what I'm looking for tonight from him. But so far you see him against Amanov, just throwing really, really, decent shots. He's placing them well.
Just 5 days notice. I mean, not many prospects do that. It's too dangerous.
He's doing some work right now.
Body shot there by
As always, with an orthodox versus southpaw fighter, watch the battle of the front feet. You always want to get inside. Do you not?
There you go. Brian Ceballos putting a lot of pressure on Amanov early, but he's not overcommitting when he's putting on pressure. He's not overcommitting, and meaning that he's not.
top, he ain't where it was going to go down bottom.
It's always it always takes a bit longer when you're an orthodox fighter fighting a southpaw fighter, because a lot of times orthodox fighters and southpaw fighters, they get their feet tangled up. So what Brian Ceballos got to do is got to make sure he gets that foot on the inside of Amanov, and he'll be all right. Yeah, Danny Garcia versus Pacquiao would be a better fight than Mikey Garcia. I think that's probably, aside from the Spence fight, the other fight I'd like to see is Pacquiao versus Danny Garcia, because of Danny Garcia's counter-punching abilities, and his chin is so durable. So it'd be interesting to see how he reacts to Pacquiao hitting him.
When Amanov comes in, but it looks like a sloppy punch, but he's trying to land as Amanov comes in, time him right.
This bout was only made official on Monday.
Brian Ceballos right now.
He's beating him up.
Beating him up. Yeah, so a clear first round for Brian Ceballos. Just peppering him with the jab, using good footwork. You know, just right now letting his opponent know that hey, I'm a better fighter here. You're in my ring, and you will do as I say. So good first round for him. But for me, with him, the first couple rounds I know how it's gonna play out. He's gonna touch him. He's gonna outbox him. How is he gonna when we get to the third, fourth, fifth round? I want to see how he is then. You know. I want to see him if I want to see him show the extra bit of quality and go for the gusto tonight. Emilio X, what's up, champ? How you doing? Emilio X asked, Danny Garcia has power too. Who do you think has the best one-punch knockout power in the welterweight division? Right now, let's see. I would probably say Danny Garcia, man. Errol Spencer's not a one-punch knockout artist. Keith Thurman is not a one-punch knockout artist. Porter's not a one-punch knockout artist. Pacquiao used to be, but he's not really anymore. But he's a better one. He's got better one-punch knockout power than those guys. I'm gonna go with Danny Garcia, man. I like Danny Garcia. Of the top guys, I'll say Danny Garcia, Terrence Crawford, them guys.
Ceballos was looking for that right uppercut throughout round one. Think he's gonna land it here in the second?
All right, so round two of Brian Ceballos versus Amanov at Madison Square Garden. It is your boy BT. We are here live here on True School Sports for the Gennady Golovkin versus Sergiy Derevanchenko live fight reaction. Right now we got Brian Ceballos. Hasn't really had much trouble yet. You know, Amanov hasn't been able to really show him anything that he can't have to worry about. And right now you see Brian Ceballos doing a lot of pot shotting, throwing the right hand to the body.
Nothing more susceptible in boxing than when you miss a punch and you fall off balance. It's just an ugly feeling because we're not used to being unbalanced.
Probably saps your energy too, all constantly trying to find your feet.
No, absolutely it does because you train to be in a certain position, but when you fall off balance...
Hey, yo, Dad, you never answered my question. Are you going to be here later for the fights? Do you think you're going to be here later for the fight? Because people were asking me.
We're going to come on, the Gigi?
Yeah.
Triple G's coming on?
Yeah, like in about 4 or 5 more, like 3-4 more fights.
Waiting to drop the hammer.
Yeah, look at him step back right there.
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting a guy named Sergiy Derevanchenko.
Is he a beast?
He's pretty good. He's top 10. He's a top 10 in his weight class. He's 13-1. He only lost one time. He lost to he lost to Daniel Jacobs, who's from Brooklyn. He lost to Daniel Jacobs. Oh, good right hander for Ceballos. He tagged him right there.
There's an uppercut he's been trying to find.
And look, he's not smothering himself, Ceballos is. That's
one thing Brian Ceballos does really good is he doesn't smother his punches. He's very good body shot from Ceballos. And now he's beginning to opening up. He's beginning to open up more. Now you're seeing the fundamentals. You're seeing someone who knows how to put punches together.
What a shot to the body. Ceballos did not forget about the body, and there he goes again.
Brian Ceballos putting that pressure on his ass. Working him up and down.
Nice job of cutting off the ring by Ceballos.
Don't complain, fight. That's all box.
Good defense there from Ceballos. Take a good little half step back and made Amanov miss with a big left hand.
Nice body shot. Ceballos got caught, and now he's closing in again. Right hand to the temple.
I want to see Ceballos knock this guy out.
If he does, it'll be around later rounds. Lord Disick, what's up, champ? I didn't see your comment. When did you comment? You said Danny Garcia is calling out Canelo earlier. I just saw it. I did acknowledge it. What are you talking about? I acknowledged your comment earlier. I said Danny Garcia. I think my response to that was, yeah, Danny Garcia, he's wasting his time. So the doctor's gonna check out Amanov. Because he's getting pieced up. Brian Ceballos is literally working on up and down. And, you know, I think he's slowly beating the fight out of his opponent at the moment.
Check that, man. Check that, man.
He said, how many fingers? Oh.
So here we go, start of the second round. Steve Smoger, what did you think was going on there with Amanov?
Artie wanted to make sure that he was okay in New York. The doctors have a right to come in between rounds. That's something they've implemented several years to make sure the
Brian Ceballos is beginning to loosen up. Like I can see Brian Ceballos like with him.
Just a safety check on behalf of the commission.
Oh my God, he's shooting that right hand. He's pot shotting that body as much as possible, and it's landing every time he throws it to the body. And when he does that, he's trying to get Amanov to be a stationary target, and he's round by round becoming more and more of a stationary target. There you go, big right hand from Ceballos. Another right hand to the body.
Earlier he was doing pretty well, but now he just backs up into the ropes, absorbs some punishment, and gets out of there.
It's those body shots. Nice counter there by Amanov, but those body shots will do it.
Yeah, Ceballos gotta be careful. Every time, sometimes when he starts throwing a lot of punches, Amanov throws a left hand. He's landed a couple of them, but none of the left hands he landed has really given Ceballos anything to worry about yet. You know, good left hook from Ceballos. Oh, there you go. Oh, he's gonna get stuck.
Stopping this fight. Time.
What the hell? He's stopping the fight? Why are they stopping the fight?
The referee keeps saying he doesn't want to see anymore.
The referee waved the fight off. Oh, so there you go. A third round stoppage for Brian Ceballos, the sixth stoppage victory of his career, and he improves 11-0. So a good showing from him. You know, honestly, I mean, it wasn't it wasn't exactly the fight I wanted to see because I wanted to see him go more rounds, but that's not his fault. The guy just wasn't on his level, and when you get a guy who's that far below you in quality, you want to see someone like Brian Ceballos doing that to his opponents, making the referee stop the fight. So, you know, full credit to him. And yeah, you know, just another good performance from him. So he's someone that the more I watch him fight, the more I like him. The more I see Brian Ceballos fight, the more I want to see of him.
Apparently, Amanov waved off, indicating something with his cheekbone, and he really did look like he wanted to continue.
Yeah, so third round stoppage.
So, New York,
let's see.
Safety first, and Artie moved in at the appropriate time.
Yeah, I saw exactly what you saw, Steve. It was him.
We got 11 of you in here right now, so for the 11 of you in here, do me a favor. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already. Smash it like it was your ex-girlfriend. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let me know what city, what state, what continent you're watching from, and give me your predictions. Who you got, Golovkin or Derevanchenko? I got Golovkin winning a close majority decision. Bum City, what's good, champ? How you doing? Did any of you guys see Tyson Fury on WWE last night? They had
Nice play there.
Little Richie, your boy Justin Tuck is at the Giants game. Is that Justin Tuck, right?
Yankee game, bro. Get it right.
Yankee game. I'm about to put the Panthers on in the outer tab. I gotta see my Panthers if they're winning. But yeah, so far for those of you who have missed the card and are just tuning in, the first two fights in the card have already took place. You had a Kamil Szmeta from Poland getting a second round stoppage, and then you had Brian Ceballos improving to 11-0, getting a third round stoppage. So pretty one-sided fight so far. But yeah, like right now, before the third fight comes on, I'm trying to get this hockey game on another tab. I'm trying to see how my Florida Panthers are doing, because you know hockey season just started. Got to support the local team.
And the referee making the decision here in round number 3. Into Joe Martinez now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it comes officially 1 minute, 20 seconds, round number 3. Under the advice of a ringside position, referee Arthur Gennady puts a halt to the bout Your winner by TKO and still undefeated, Brooklyn's own Brian Ceballos.
Well, Sergio, how would you rate the performance?
You know what's funny? I wanted to kind of get this out there. A lot of you guys, I've been noticing, y'all, people be like threatening to unsubscribe from me. Like, it doesn't matter. I've had thousands of people unsubscribe from me. So if you're gonna unsubscribe, go ahead and unsubscribe. It's no sweat off my back, straight up. Not to be a dick, but I'm just saying. Like, I've been noticing that recently. Like, the other day, somebody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna unsubscribe." I'm like, "Okay, we'll go unsubscribe." And then like, a lower distance in the comments saying I'm gonna unsubscribe. So it's whatever to me. But should be a good card tonight. It's been, you know, the first two fights. Right now, I got like multiple tabs on my computer open. Like right now, I got the fight on one tab, I got the Yankee game on the other tab, and then I got the Florida Panthers versus Tampa Bay Lightning in the other tab. So I'm following all kinds of stuff. It's been a crazy sports weekend. Like this morning, Everton played this morning against Burnley and lost their 4th straight Premier League game, and they're about to get relegated from how bad they're playing.
Back here, Keith Idek from BoxingScene.com, Mike Coppinger from The Athletic. Let's talk about the B-side of the main event here. Sergiy Derevanchenko getting another chance at a middleweight championship. Keith, we use the phrase path to victory a lot in boxing. How does it go?
So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, you guys leave your comments down below. My dad, I believe, is gonna be here later, so I'm hoping that's the case because it's always like 10 times more fun when my dad is in these lives.
If he establishes his distance and gets comfortable early, it's going to be a long night for Sergiy Derevanchenko. He needs to get inside on him, which is not going to be easy because Derevanchenko has short arms, but he's going to be able to. He's going to try to get inside on him and see what he can do. But he's not as big a puncher as Golovkin.
Rod Rook Davies, what's up, champ? How you doing? If you're just getting here, so far 2 fights have already concluded on the Golovkin Derevanchenko undercard. And you know what? Let's talk about the fight for a second because I wanted to talk about it. I legitimately believe that this fight right here. There's a big chance this could be one of the toughest fights of Golovkin's career, and a couple of reasons are because Derevanchenko is an extremely hungry fighter. He's still looking for that signature win to oh man, he's looking for that signature win to kind of announce himself to the boxing world. He had that fight against Jacobs, which he fought really well, but he lost via split decision. And now he's fighting Golovkin, a guy he's been waiting for a long time. I mean, he was mandatory for Golovkin, and there were times where Golovkin didn't want to fight him. And honestly, like, now's his chance. Now there's no more talk of ducking. He has to go out there and perform. And Golovkin's on the back nine of his career. He's someone that we've seen the best of Golovkin already. Like, we've seen the best Gennady Golovkin that there was to offer. He's already been in the ring. He's fought the rounds, and we've seen him. He's not going to get any better than he was a couple years ago. But he's still an elite middleweight, and a win against him means a lot for the career of Derevanchenko. I mean, a win against Golovkin makes him the IBF world champion. So it's big stuff for the career of Sergiy Derevanchenko. And for Golovkin, this is big because it's his chance to become world champion again.
Being back, obviously Rozier had a tough call to make in the Jacobs fight. Jacobs was his guy. He had to stick with him. Having Rozier back, though, what kind of impact do you think that will make for him?
It's going to make Sergiy Derevanchenko a lot more comfortable, surely. Andre Rozier is his longtime trainer, and he was using Gary Stark Sr. for the last fight, so more confidence for him. And look, this is the biggest opportunity of his life by far. Career high payday and a chance at, as his manager Keith Connolly said, possibly 8 figures for the next fight.
I mean, the Rozier, elaborate a little more, Keith, on the Rozier angle there. I mean, what does he bring to the table? Because Gary Stark was around all the time, too. I mean, what's different about having Rozier instead of Gary Stark?
I think more of it is psychological than physical.
Yeah, right now, they're just doing interviews right now on DAZN. Like, they're talking about, because Sergiy Derevanchenko, his trainer for most of his career was Andre Rozier. And Andre Rozier was training Daniel Jacobs. But now and then there was a time where Andre Rozier left Derevanchenko. Now he's back at Derevanchenko, so they're talking about the dynamic of that.
I just feel like maybe he felt, that with Andre not being around, he didn't have quite as good a camp as he had. I think it's more mental than physical, honestly. But like you said, Gary Stark Sr. has been in his camp his whole career. It's not like he's unfamiliar with him, but they all have said that they work better as a well-oiled machine, and that is going to show itself in this fight.
Mike, I don't want to overstate the importance of a trainer, but this is also Andre Bergier's third fight in the Golovkin apple here, where he had Curtis Stevens get knocked out, Daniel Jacobs lost. Any benefit to having seen this guy at various stages of his career?
Surely it can't hurt. Daniel Jacobs fought a great fight against Golovkin, and many of us at ringside that night thought Jacobs eked it out. So, Derevanchenko,
I don't know why everybody says that they thought Daniel Jacobs beat Golovkin. I don't understand that one. Like, I know it's been like 2 years since that fight happened, but every time the Golovkin fights and they bring up Daniel Jacobs versus Golovkin, they keep saying that fight was close. That fight was not close. The rounds that fight was competitive, but it wasn't close. And there's a difference between a fight being close and competitive. If a fight is close, that means that on the scorecards, like, the fight was close. But if a fight is competitive, that just means that there were a lot of rounds where it was very nip and tuck, you know, where it was very even, where a guy got it by a little. But a fight can be competitive. A fight can be competitive, but still be not close on the scorecards. I mean, there's been a lot of fights like that. Where, I mean, the Tyson Fury fight was a good example of that. Tyson Fury's last fight was like that, where Tyson Fury, he won that fight at least 8-4. Like, he won that fight like 8-4 as far as the rounds go. But the rounds are competitive. You see what I'm saying? So, gotta make some pizza. You know what I'm saying? We gotta improvise. We gotta make pizza. We gotta eat here on True School Sports, because we can't do these lives on an empty stomach. But some program alerts for you guys for future fights. Hold on, I'll put my phone down for a second. Hold on a second. Some future fight alerts for you guys, live fight reactions in advance for you guys. I want to let you guys know that I will be live for a couple of fights coming up. I'm going to be live for Taylor vs. Program 26. I'll be live for HG13 Cash Detroit. What's up, champ? How you living? Gotta put this pizza in the oven. You know what I'm saying? They say, hey, Deontay Wilder, but I'm rocking the Deontay Wilder Fighting Mad hoodie right now. Shout out to Fighting Mad. If you guys haven't gone to Fighting Mad, go to Fighting Mad and go get you a hoodie. Go get you a shirt. Go get you a sweatshirt. Let me see. Bum City says, I thought the knockdown secured the win for Triple G at one point, but the reflection there wasn't a legit knockdown. Could have been a draw. Although, with that being said, I think GGG beats the same Jacobs that fought Canelo. Well, let's agree on that. Like, because I thought Golovkin versus Jacobs was 2 or 3 points in the direction for Triple G. I thought it was a clear win for him. I didn't think it was like a controversy. Because I heard a lot of people saying robbery, close fight. I didn't think it was a robbery. The hell? Might need to change my stream here in a second. But yeah, it's your boy BT. We're live here on True School Sports. Sorry if the setup's a bit ghetto at the moment, but hey, gotta make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? What the hell's like a microwave plug? There you go. You know what I'm saying? Can't be doing these lives on an empty stomach. I'm gonna have to switch my freaking stream now, because apparently he said, hey guys, I want no fight to respect. This is boxing, guys. Golovkin's amazing, man. I like Golovkin. But after this fight, one of these dudes needs to step up and fight. My boy, Boo Boo. Straight up, need to fight Demetrius Andrade. Oh shit. There you go. Finally found that microwave plug. Took us long enough. GGG won the second fight. Won the first. Second fight was a draw. Could have been. I thought GGG won both those fights, straight up. I thought the second fight was closer than the first, though. I thought the first was clear. The second fight could have went either way. but I thought Triple G won the second fight as well. While I'm sitting here about to microwave this pizza, I wanted to give a shout out to a couple of channels I'm a fan of, you know, that I like on YouTube. So big shout out to Thunderdome Boxing Talk. My man Anthony, he's back doing big things. I was just on his live, like 2 weeks ago or 10 days ago. I was on his live recently. I don't remember how long ago it was, but I was on his live recently. So big shout out to Anthony. Big shout out to Mr. Boxing Today. Big shout out to Mr. Boxing Today. El Paso, Texas. Shout out to El Paso. All right, so I have to get another stream because this one, I don't know what happened with the stream, but it's not working right now. So fuck it, we're gonna watch hockey while we try to find another stream. I'm putting the Panther game on. I'm putting the hockey game on, cause like the dude's stream was working and now his stream's not working. I mean, I really hope if Kovalev goes the full 12 with Canelo, which I think he will, I hope he gets the decision. I hope he gets his just due. Like straight up, he needs to get a fair shake if he's able to go the full 12, and I'll box him. What the hell is going on? It is worth noting too, guys. Like finding a stream for. I don't know what happened with this guy's stream, but I have to go find another one. I'm not waiting for this dude. If Porter didn't go down in 11, would it have been a draw against Spence? On my card, no, but yeah, on the judges' scorecard, probably. Yeah, he might have got a draw. But I had Spence winning by like 4 rounds, so I had like 116, 111 for Spence. But there were a lot of competitive swing rounds, so it could have really went either way, that fight, depending on how you scored it. Yeah, if I were Golovkin, I would stay the hell out of Vegas because when you fight in Vegas, you're not going to get the decisions. Oh, they have it on YouTube? I didn't know that. I was going to use VipBox because VipBox normally is like the go-to when it comes to these like live streams, but I don't know what it is. VipBox has been tripping this whole week cuz I've been doing I've been streaming a lot of sports week cuz like Everton played today and I've been watching the playoffs. I've been watching the MLB, the baseball playoffs. I've been watching that a lot. And VipBox has been trash. Like, VipBox is normally extremely reliable, but I don't know what it is. It's been with VipBox recently. They've just been trash, so. Yeah, the pizza's ready. You damn right. Damn right it's ready. But I'm not gonna eat it till I get my fight on, cause I can't live this way. We can't live a life where there's boxing on television and we're trying to watch the fights and freaking we can't find the stream. So I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Like, as much as I hated HBO sometimes, because like I remember for a lot of their fights there wouldn't be streams, but I had HBO normally, so I didn't have to worry about streaming on HBO. I had HBO. Like, the presentation, like, everything about HBO was just so amazing. So I'm going to agree with you. Yeah, I missed the HBO pay-per-view feeling myself. So you're not alone on that. HBO was truly something else. Their presentation, the commentary team, top-notch. The Zone should take notes. Like, the Zone could really learn a thing or two. But yeah, I got to stream. So, how would you predict Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford? I think Bud schools him. It's a good question. Honestly, I've always been in the mindset that Terrence Crawford is he's too skilled for Errol Spence. Now more than ever, I think he's too skilled for Errol Spence. I always said, if you ever listen to me talk about that fight, I've always said Terrence Crawford is probably the only fighter in the welterweight that could beat Errol Spence at his own game of fighting on the inside. And you know what? Sean Porter damn near beat Errol Spence at his own game of fighting on the inside. So I would say Crawford wins a comfortable, unanimous decision. He's not stopping him, but he's definitely winning a decision. He's outboxing him like 8 rounds to 4, at least. If he's really as sharp as he's capable of being, he could literally 10-2 Spence. That's how good I think Terrence Crawford is.
I mean, that's a product of matchmaking early on in the guy's career. You certainly want to do that, get them used to the pro ranks. But I think Akhmedov is getting to that.
You know what I'm saying? Got this cheap ass pizza here that I overheated.
But at least against former.
Yeah, you could say that, KOD. Yeah, why not? You could say that.
2 weeks notice, you gotta do better than that if you want this guy to improve and become a better fighter.
Yeah, they bill him as the next Triple G. He obviously spars with the guy, you know.
Atlas said it best. Crawford is the best instinctual fighter in the business right now. Yeah, but Atlas has a lot of things. Atlas thinks that Errol Spence is the GOAT. But respect to Teddy Atlas. Hold on. I gotta mount this on something because I gotta eat. I got Errol Spence in that fight, but I'll tell you right now, I think that'd actually be a tough fight for Errol Spence because of Danny Garcia's punching power and durability. You know, he'd have a big problem with that fight. I think Danny Garcia gives him a really tough fight. Maybe even one of the toughest fights of his career. I'm gonna put this over here, guys, because I gotta eat. So y'all can keep commenting. I'm gonna see your comments, but I gotta eat. Yeah.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Next bout tonight, 12 rounds. This is the super middleweight division. Making his way to the ring first, fighting out of the blue corner from Phoenix, Arizona. Here it is, Andrew.
Nah, bro. The other place was better. I know the other place was smaller. Like my other apartment was smaller, but my other apartment was legendary. Nothing will beat it. That was legendary in that apartment. You don't understand how many great videos I made in that apartment. How many great videos I made in that apartment. But this place that we're in right now, it's temporary. It's not. It's temporary. So.
It's not the Rocky type moment. And if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it with a prospect, undefeated prospect here in Madison Square Garden.
But you know, make do with what you got.
You can write the story book ending, but
right now I got this. You know, if I could afford a real pizza, I would get a real pizza. But right now I got that 99-cent Celeste pizza from the store. Y'all know about that. I hope you guys don't know about that. I hope if you guys eating pizza, I hope you guys are eating quality pizza. But hey, be thankful. But damn, now I'm now I have a hard time with the streams. How can no one be pound for pound when you got less than 15 fights? Well, because they're gonna say he scaled all these weight classes and he did all these things in unprecedented fashion. That's what they're gonna say.
The next colors of blue and orange, or the match colors, depending on how you look.
Ronald Finkley, what's good? I saw you in the comments earlier. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm not in the mood for this like streaming thing tonight. Like as far as finding a stream, it's too much. Like there's like no good streams for this fight. Do you any of you guys have decent streams for this fight? 'Cause I can't find any. Like the one you hear in the background is like it's going in and out constantly. And then like now I'm going to freaking.
Who really can push the pace in the championship rounds, and who really can make it through those?
The
Fuck it. Like right now I'm on First Row Sports, but I can't really find a decent stream. Oh my god. This pizza's crazy. Wow. So now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I cannot find a decent stream, I'm gonna have to I might just have to freaking watch the fight on my phone or some shit and go live after with my pops.
What's up? What's up?
I can't. There's like no streams anywhere. It's like ridiculous. Crap. Bro, this stream was so good, and like this guy's weird. This guy's being weird. There's no good streams. It's killing me tonight. Boxing streams. Is that Border Wars? I'm gonna ask you guys. I see you guys talking about it in the comments. Is that Border Wars on the Boxing Voice? Is that like what is that exactly? Because I've seen it for years, but I never like actually watched the videos. Is that like where like regular people just go and box each other? Because if that's the case, I'll enter that. I'll beat up everybody straight up. I don't want no smoke. In the comments, you don't want no smoke. All right, Bum City, I'm gonna take your advice. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna take your advice. It might be one of Canelo's worst decisions of his career, because honestly, everybody keeps talking like, you know, it's boxing fans are funny. Like people say, oh yeah, well Kovalev doesn't take it well to the body. Listen, I've been in boxing gyms all up and down the world, like in the East Coast, West Coast, all over America, and I've seen a lot of sparring sessions. I've been in sparring sessions myself. Anybody analysis I've ever heard in boxing, like he doesn't take it well to the body. Nobody takes it well to the body if the punch is placed properly. So I don't agree with that. Now so there's that, and then the fact that like ever since he got Buddy McGirt as his trainer, like he's gone to a whole nother level mentally, and I don't know why people. It's like I think I'm the only person that sees it. Like he's not the same Kovalev that fought Andre Ward in the second fight that was a hothead and all that stuff. He's a lot more composed. He's a lot more poised. He's a different fighter. You know, that happens in boxing. I think you might have just saved my life, Bum City. So I might have to. Damn. I missed Ali Akhmedov fight. That sucks. What's my prediction for Kovalev-Canelo? That Kovalev will outbox Canelo and get jobbed on the cards. That's my prediction. But I think he could stop. It sounds funny to say because Canelo is so hard to drop on the canvas, let alone because like Golovkin didn't drop Canelo. But I think Kovalev, and I've always thought Kovalev was a better fighter than Golovkin. I think Kovalev can stop Canelo, but I think he's gonna wind up outboxing him and getting robbed on the cards. That's generally what I think is gonna happen.
An experienced puncher like this, I mean, Hernandez, very tough, very game. He's been in there with some.
Kovalev is fighting Canelo at the same venue where he fought Andre Ward the first fight and got robbed, the T-Mobile Arena. And I feel like history is gonna repeat itself. He's gonna fight a great fight. He might even drop Canelo one time, but he's not going to get a decision if he outboxes Canelo. So he has to knock him out.
And look at how his legs aren't under him. That's because
These streams suck right now. Bum City, I'm on Crick Free, like you told me. And I went to the third link. And it's lagging for me.
What are your thoughts?
That's an equilibrium shot. When you hit with something,
No, there's like, I want to say 2 or 3 more fights left.
for a while. That's why he
We still got
So there was no sense in
Israel Madrimov
Plus, as you indicated,
and some other guy fighting.
So thank.
right on the money, Steve. I don't know if you've been hit with a tempo shot like that, but your legs go up under you, and that's exactly the way they go.
Kovalev got stopped by a low blow body shot. Well, if it's a low blow isn't a body shot, a low blow is a low blow. So yeah, he got stopped, but it.
Still undefeated, still the WBC Silver International Super Middleweight Champion from Kazakhstan.
Fuck, man.
Well, if you're a fan of short fights, we've had a couple tonight. Nothing.
Yeah, Bitbox, man, pretty bad. I don't know what it is. Like on my computer this week, when I go on Bitbox, what happens is I'll click on the link, right? And then it'll say like close ad or whatnot. And then I'm clicking close ad. It's not letting me close the ad.
Anything about Ali Akhmedov tonight?
Well, we know he's willing to take anybody in short notice, and that's always pretty out of line, but
That is true. If you're at PBC, it is a body shot. But Andre Ward wasn't a PBC fighter. He was signed the wasn't a PBC fighter.
thankfully he's all right.
You know, there's some people watching right now that are like, are you kidding me? Why would they put this killer in the ring against this guy? But they have a hard time finding anybody willing to step in with him.
Yeah, word around is that they offered this fight to Rocky Fielding and even Martin Murray, but Andrew Hernandez.
Yeah, honestly,
He's a journeyman. He's been in there with champions.
this whole card so far, guys, there has not been one competitive fight. It's been really bad. Which is like the next fight, which I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to see it because none of these streams are working. All right, I'm gonna go to Bitbox in a second, Bump City. Hold on, I'm gonna finish the pizza first.
I'm glad the way the fight came out, and we
And the zone though, like I had high hope for the zone, but like with each passing fight card, I'm getting like less and less hopeful because they this card is really bad. Like the last Golovkin card, I remember I was laughing out with my dad when we were at the hotel, and I remember it had a very similar feeling to tonight, like to where like I wasn't overly excited about the main event. I mean, like I'm more excited about this main event than I was that night because that night he fought Steve Rolls and Steve Rolls was overmatched. Everybody knew that, but I had the same feeling I got when I watched that card right now. Same feeling. So, and you know, it's not like I just saw the card 5 minutes ago before I went live, and you know and just found out that it was gonna be a card that I wasn't like the most hyped for. Like I saw it the whole week. I studied the card the whole week. I saw who was fighting on the card the whole entire week. And I didn't see, other than maybe Brian Sabayo, who I like as a prospect, I didn't see one fight that I was really like, man, I gotta see that fight. So I'm just waiting for that main event, to be honest with you.
I feel very comfortable at 168.
And if I can't find a stream, I might just wait for the main event, watch it, and then go live after when my dad is here. That might be better.
Tonight in the main event, your good friend, sparring partner, stablemate Triple G, taking on Sergiy Derevanchenko. What do you think that fight will look like, and what's your prediction?
Kovalev getting those extra millions to lose and then retire. I mean, you never know, but I think if he fights, if Golovkin and Kovalev both fight up to their best, I think Kovalev will beat him. Still, he should. if it was a catch weight, different story. I'd pick Canelo. But if it's at full-fledged light heavyweight, Kovalev should be beating Canelo. In my opinion. Okay, let me see what you said. You told me, are you getting the fake virus with a login box?
We're in Melbourne, Australia for the UFC 243 prelims on ESPN2. The UFC 243 prelims are presented by Modelo.
I don't know, man. I'm not, legit, if I cannot find one, if I cannot find a freaking stream, I'm going to go watch the Panthers hockey game, and I will watch the fight on my phone. And I will go live later on. I'll just do that. Because there's no sense in me going live if I can't find a decent stream. What the fuck? Quick. If Canelo wins, I mean, he's pound for pound king of boxing. He might as well go. He might as well go up that high. Oh snap! They got a power play. You know what, guys? I'm gonna just do this. Look, it kind of sucks because I wanted to go live for like 6 hours or whatever because I really enjoy these. But I'm gonna because there's no streams. There's no streams, and I'm not about to be here all night looking for streams. So I'm gonna because I have the zone on my phone and it works better on it works great on my phone. It just doesn't work good on my computer, but it works great on my phone. So I'll watch it on my phone. And then I'll be back live after the fight with my dad, and then we'll be live later on in the night, which will probably be better. So, I'll be talking to you guys later on. It was fun while it lasted. You know, at least we got a chance to watch a couple of fights. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys later.